Public art humanizes the built environment. Through AR.T Trail, Singapore's first ever public art walking trail powered by Spark AR from Facebook, we are harnessing the storytelling power of AR technology, diving deeper into the ideas and stories behind these works.
The whole architecture of Marina 1 is a bit like a terrace landscape if you look from top down. The idea of these bands got me started thinking about rings and the notion of continuity and infinity in nature. I came across this term, hyperbolic geometry, and in nature, some organisms they actually have this geometry.
And so what we wanted to do with the effect was to have these models that she gave us and have them orbiting around the viewer in this hyperbolic manner.
I think that there's a lot of potential in AR. You are not limited by a lot of the things in the physical world. You can imagine yourself to be in a space with things that are physically impossible.
因为太极本身它是一个书法艺术来的，它跟这个真式的太极功夫它的速度感、力度、刚柔跟书法都很配合的，所以把它融合在一起变成很自然又更有艺术性、更好看这样，所以启发我来做这个太极。
Calligraphy has this quality to it as well, where they emphasize using the strokes and bringing something to life. When we deal with 3D space, we can transpose anywhere among the space, and so when the viewer is viewing in AR, they can have it around them. For Kumari's work, it's next to the Singapore River. She was talking a lot about how spice trade was very important to Singapore's culture in the past, and it was primarily transported through the rivers. And we really wanted to highlight spices being this connective element between people, trading and being used in their food and their lives.
I often look at everything as where does the energy come from and how does it weave itself from one space to another.
I think everyone do have that kind of experience. When they look up to the sky, you see a cloud that might represent something. Oh, maybe this is a dog or a cat. So this is a starting point for me with my bubble form series. It could be anything. It's full of imagination.
It's something whimsical, it's something quite fantastical. He took inspiration from a Tang Dynasty horse in a very triumphant pose, where it's quite reminiscent of the very classical Chinese paintings and artwork. So what we had in mind was this fantastical East meets West kind of setting with stylistic elements from Tang Dynasty era sculptures and towers, but also a bit of Greco-Roman inspired implementations as well. And for Ms. Han, she speaks a lot about movement. There's always this certain grace, this certain rhythm that she brings across with her work. We had some of her paintings like Dancing in the Wind. We animated it and we tied it in the way that it stems from her sculpture. Robert's work was referencing this 150-year-old tree, Singapore's tallest tree before it was taken down. And he created this 3D printed cross-section of the tree. How the rings in the tree speak about time. Trees stand witness to our history and the passage of time. And so for our AR effect, we always think a tree grows vertically. And so we were thinking like, why don't we just do the reverse and have this tree inverted instead? So it's growing almost like a tunnel, it grows inwards. And it's interesting because it speaks about a kind of timeline where things are reversing through history.
It's a very interesting combination, and all of a sudden you start to see the connection between the physical works and the imaginative, almost like a parallel dimension.
You'll be quite ubiquitous in the future, where it's very second nature to just put out your phone and the information comes up. It brings across a different way of viewing the world, and AR does exactly that. It's exciting to be part of a wave of bringing this new technology to people and changing the way that they perceive art.